So today's Instagram Live is actually just to feature my ambassadors, and I felt like this was a great way to kind of engage you guys to know more about my ambassadors. I am very, very, very fond of getting to know people. I am not such a big brand as, like other brands probably would be. I don't want it to be that or I do want it to be big, but not to the point that I wouldn't know who I would be inviting into my Instagram feeds. I still love the personal feel of the brand and you guys getting to know me. I don't know. I've been wanting to also change the word guys and dancers, honestly. So if you guys have any suggestions on what to be calling you all, I don't know. It's so weird to say hi, Dance by Lena supporters. So it would be nice to get a name maybe, or, like a name for you guys where I know that you support our brand and we really create a community of support. So with that being said, I really would love to invite my ambassadors and for you to get to know them and to give a voice to them. The reason why I chose them as ambassadors in the first place was because I enjoyed reading their profiles, and also I love people who are very engaged. Knowing myself, being a teacher, I don't like flaky people. So I don't know how to term that a lot better, but I like people who are very proactive. I like people who really care about dance and who are very open to spreading more about dance. So this part is really important to me as a teacher. I'm very serious about my craft, and I always find it difficult to balance my funness to not being over fun that I also take away from being a teacher myself, because I'm very serious also about my craft and I don't want to be seen as someone playing around with my craft and just joking around. I take dance seriously and I want it to also be fun, but like to an extent. Want to create beautiful dancer for you, and of course great training grounds for you, which we've been building so far this year. With that being said, I really would love to invite my ambassadors to be more known and also for you to get to know them. So I'm going to be posting this up also on my YouTube page, so you guys don't have to worry about missing certain things. And Yana is one of my students, and she actually started dancing in the pandemic, which is really amazing because I got to know her a lot more in the pandemic. Her name is also Yani. I call her Yani, of course, in class, and I will introduce her. Hi, Yani.
Hi,
Nice to
teacher.
meet you. Nice to meet you. I see you every day. I see
Every
Mana.
day.
I see Yani almost every day, or four times a week at least. No, I see you on Mondays, and then I see you on Tuesdays, on Thursdays, and on Saturdays. So Yani
And
is one of my
Sunday.
most dedicated students, and I want you guys to get to know her. She's one of my first ambassadors that I got for the school. So Lexine was my first, and I really
Wow.
promote my dancers to also be more proactive. So I'm really happy that Ayana also wanted to join in on the ambassador program, because my older girls are a lot more shy to join. So let's get to know Yani from Yanni's perspective. Tell us a bit about yourself, Yani.
So, hi everyone. I'm from the Philippines and I'm here in Manila right now. So, it's summer here. And to introduce myself, I started ballet last year, exactly last March. March March 14th. So there you go. That's why I took over the stories for that day. So that's why I was able to continue my ballet is through also this brand, because teacher has a studio and that's where I learned ballet. So that's why she mentioned we almost see every day. And I'm already, if you won't mind, I'm already 20 years old, so I'm already considered as an adult. So many people have mistaken that I'm like under 12 or like that. So they thought I'm young. So there. And uh, that's why I really now love the brand, because it was really close to my heart. Before, I just followed it and I didn't mind what's it about, because uh, through Instagram, when there are tags like dance and then such, it will go through the links, right, when you click through the hashtags. And yeah, I was able to follow Dance Ballerina back before, but I didn't notice that it was a local brand from here from the Philippines. I thought it's like an international one. So this brand, I feel so amazed because it reaches worldwide. So how could you imagine that a local brand from the Philippines would reach dancers all over the world? So it warmed my heart. And to connect that, it also uh, has a studio that also makes you a dancer like a quality, right? Teacher is not really shy to show her students how we can really point our toes into, so that's why I want also to encourage aspiring dancers to really start and get moving during this pandemic, and uh, many things to mention. And to start off, I would like to share my favorite product, which is the Letitia skirt. Actually, uh, from the store, from the website, the first thing that I really want to get is the shirt. So I'm wearing right now the ballet shirt. So it's one of the famous products Teacher Lina has in almost every class to match my dance by Lina letters. I also really wear this. So I think Teacher Lina always sees it because it's
Yeah.
like it's just a perfect pair for every layer that you have. So that's for one of my favorite products. And to encourage dancers about our community. Actually, the first time last year, I said that I was not that confident to join being an ambassador. So I was just starting that time, and I felt sad like, hey teacher, uh, when you see on Instagram, all kids are on point at the age of 12, 15, 16, and for my age, like an adult ballet, to encourage teens like me here in the Philippines to continue dancing. It's like teacher told me that even you're still starting, you're on flats, uh, it's a way to encourage dancers, people to start off. Don't be afraid to try, really to try. It's like your pirouettes, right? It's not really hard to turn. Just be calm and just go on and see if you're possible to do it. But everything comes through in practice and such things. And thank you. Teacher's so speechless. So yeah, I got so many products of Dance Ballerina,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I
Yani
yeah.
has one of the most products of Dance by Lina. I know a few customers abroad who order insane bulks of our
Yeah,
dancer, but Yani orders monthly. It's
I
almost
always
like
thought
wow.
I always go with when you see my enrollment, it always goes with one skirt or one
Yes.
Leo. So yeah, just to go it with the discounts and such. And if you would notice, it's much easier to check out on the website. It's actually when I discovered when the time was like around me, I was so hit me that I was so bunhead about that, and then I can't sleep because I was thinking like this shorts will be stock out of stock and such. I can't sleep because of the product, so it's so hard for me to sleep. And then I keep scrolling the site. Like every day I visit the site, and oh, I can't sleep. Why this warmers? Before when we started the giveaway, I don't understand what warmers are for. So I just keep looking forward to skirts and such. And when the days come by when I started to do dancing, that's where I understand the shorts and warmers and stuff, right? So yeah, it's really hard for other people that they don't understand what dance community is, what we are into it, and they just see that you're pointing your toes and such. It's just a normal thing they see. But us dancers, we need to work for it. We need to really earn for it. Like the past drawings you posted that points are rewarded, right? So it's really like we're not just dancing because we did this a few we just did this because we want to look nice or such, because it's our passion, right? So we want to show off our craft to people that we work hard for this. We really practice to point our toes, to spot our heads and such, right? That's why here, when people here in Manila, it's not such to appreciate the art of ballet because they don't really understand what we're doing. But when I uh, joined the studio, that's where I really understand that it means everything to your body, from your health and such. It's really a big thing. So the brand and the studio helped me a lot as a dancer to be aware of your character, your attitude, and how you interact with other people. So that's where.
Yay! Yanni, award-winning answer. You said everything you need to say
Yeah,
in how many minutes? No, I'm really touched that Yanni joined us in the studio. And I remember when she started out, she couldn't even she didn't even know what a plie was. So I was very, very happy to see her progress, because now after 1 year you can see she's throwing pirouettes. That's amazing. No, you don't get a lot of dancers progress that quickly, but I really, really take pride in my students. I'm very proud of them. I am very happy to have them because they're very, very, they follow everything I say. That's to say, if I say come to class 4 times a week, they come to class 4 times a week. If I say you need to come to class to improve, they come to class to improve. And I think being at home, it's really hard for a lot of Filipino dancers being at home.
yeah,
So it's nice outlet, it seems like, for us, especially here. And I'm glad you found their community, Yanni.
yeah. I'm so blessed because before I was looking up to studios before the quarantine, or I mean before the pandemic, I see studios like it's really so high and such. When I discovered the studio, it's like it's not an accident. It was really planned to be part of it. But I'm glad that this community is really uh, not into the competitions and such, but into the mental health of the students and how to cope up with just this everyday living we have, right? It's not all about just dance. We also have these people who surrounds us that also supports us and helps us each day to just keep on moving and keep forward, you know.
Yay,
So
it's so
yeah,
nice.
I just
We might, yeah, it was so nice to hear, Yanni. Sorry to cut you short. We
yeah,
also have
no
to talk
problem.
to other dancers, but I hope you guys got an idea of who Yanni was. I'm hoping, like, in the next months, you can hear more from her, especially since our ambassador, our next search is gonna be on May, if I'm not mistaken. We're actually cutting things short also because we want to invite more people's voices to be heard. And that's also another platform that I'm looking to grow. Not just people who are famous, but really dancers all over the world to get to know each other as a community. So thank you, Yanni. It was so nice to
Thank
talk to
you.
you. So now I'm gonna invite Ivana, and I have not talked to a lot of my dancers. I just see them mostly every day, on my stories or when they're posting. But Ivana is a dancer in Hong Kong performing arts. I think HKPA Academy, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll see if she's on, and we'll talk to her about how she's doing in Hong Kong. I think it's interesting to see dancers everywhere. Hi, Ivana.
Hi.
I've been loving your posts so much. Like, you've been so active and you've been taking so much photos for us, which I am enjoying so much, especially with the shirt photos. That was great.
Thank you. I really love it. It's really pretty. It's very creative. I love it a lot. I'm also wearing it right now.
Oh, yay! I have a feature today of all my different shirts. So I first had the ballet shirt, and now I have this shirt, which is one of her Corps de Ballet collections. If you guys want to check it out, Ivana, how are you? And maybe you can give us an introduction about yourself.
I'm Ivana. I live in Hong Kong and I'm currently 15 years old. Yeah.
And how are you in the lockdown? How's it been with for you guys?
In Hong Kong, it's very different because then the government says we can close the studio. Like we had, I believe, like 90 days, like where we couldn't go to studio, so everyone was at home. But that time there was a lot of Zoom classes I could go to. There's private you can attend to as well. But now everything is starting to become okay, so we're allowed to go back to the studios. So it's really nice, yeah. But we just have to keep our mask on, which is can be really tiring sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great though. I'm so happy like you guys get to move in the studios and you get to
Yes.
move. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? Because for
Yeah.
us, like I can really see the difference even for the kids. So so our question is, what is your favorite item? So Yanni shared it was her Letitia skirt. What would be yours in our shop?
For me, there's a lot. There's really a lot. I swear I always go through the website and I'm like, oh, I really want that. But I've currently been so obsessed with dance items, I can't stop. So I like this shirt a lot. I think the design's really pretty. Yes.
Oh,
I got it from the ambassador package that you sent me, and I'm really thankful. And also the Monica skirt.
it's one of my favorite lengths
Yeah.
also. I
Yes.
think.
And I'm surprised the bottom, the quality is so good because normally sometimes when I have skirts, the bottom starts to become all stringy and very annoying. So I love the quality of the t-shirts and the skirts. And then, but my most favorite item is the romantic tutus. They're so pretty. They're really nice.
I hope in the last package, we can all send you your tutus. One of the best sellers for sure. I wish I could have sent you guys like a lot more. It's just that the pandemic also limited stocks. But
Yeah.
tutu is definitely a big bestseller. So
Yes.
tell us more about, I guess, why you chose to apply for a brand. I mean, I only found out about you through Micah. I know you know Micah from school. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, the first time I found out about Dance by Lena is when I watched your YouTube video. I believe it was super long ago. It was like, I don't know, 2018. It was about point shoe fittings. Yeah, point shoe fittings. And also, I pretty much watched everything, but I also watched about the perfect fit point and how you tried it and how you updated it as well. And from then on, I kind of and I also saw Nita's story on Dance by Lena Dance Career. That time she was an ambassador. And I was so in love with all the skirts, the tutus. They were all so pretty. Like all of her posts, all of her stories. The promotion just like made me like go onto your account and see more. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, it's so nice to have to know you and also to, like build this community with you. It's really nice to get to know you. And I loved your stories on your last takeover last Thursday. It was so nice to see your day. I mean, because different people, different situations. And I love that you were having just such a normal day for a pandemic.
Yes. I was actually surprised that we were still going to school because I thought the government would close everything down because last week or 2 weeks ago there was a lot of cases in Hong Kong. So I'm shocked that they still have the studios open and school open. Yeah.
But that's really good for you. It's a plus for you guys. So what you could maybe lastly share to your dancers so we can move on also.
Wait, sorry, can you say that again?
What can you share, or what else can you share to our customers, maybe just to inspire them or to get to know you more?
Okay, so I've always wanted to say, like, Dance by Lena, I've seen so much, and I can't believe I want to say this, but it's legit one of the best, like, brands I've ever seen. The quality is so high, and it's not super expensive. It's affordable as well. And I love how you, Miss Lena, also personally pick out the colors, and I think it's very pretty. They're all so pretty. I wish I can get them all, but...
See on your
we'll come to later.
like a whole bunch of things.
Yes. Like a whole closet. That's funny. And all the colors. That'd be amazing.
Dream, I know. Actually, the tutus I think would be amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ivana. My next dancer is Alessia. So Alessia is someone I met from Corps de Ballet. So Alessia De Vita, I know she's in Italy right now. Alessia is really someone I was hoping to gain more confidence in her dancing, which is why I invited her in my ambassadors um, entry. I am somewhat like this. If you start to get to know my personality, especially watching my vlogs, I am a teacher who's just really on to encouraging people to continue dancing. I have that part in me. I mean, I don't want to fix people. I just want people to get encouraged to try a little more and to believe in themselves. Of course, everything comes from you. It doesn't come from me. So whenever I want to encourage someone, I just give them a push, a big push, and then hope that they try. I'm really that kind of person because I know for myself from experience that I push myself down a lot, or when I was younger, I'd push myself down a lot. So I know that feeling of, like wanting to be better, it really just comes from you, no matter what other people say. It's nice to see Alessia. I understand you're also in Italy, right? And yeah, you were in Paris, but then because of the situation, you went back home. And I understand you're part Italian, so you
Yeah.
went home.
Yes, which is very rare for me actually. I moved away from home to study ballet when I was very young, and usually the only time I was home was the summer. So it's very weird for me to be home right now, but it's also very nice.
That's really good to know. But it's also been hard for sure because the pandemic changes a lot of things. Let's get to know you a little more from your perspective. So maybe you could give a few words about yourself and how you've been doing during the lockdown also.
Sure. So hello everyone, I'm Alessia. Recently turned 18, and as you know by now, I'm from Italy. I've been dancing since basically when I was 3 years old, which is a very long time. And yeah, I'm still in professional training. And well, what else can I say about it? During this lockdown, which has been very tough because it changed my plans completely, I have to say that I took it as an opportunity to work more on the things that I need to work on. And I think it, despite it being very hard mentally and also quite a tough situation worldwide, I think it's a very good opportunity for us to just work and discover ourselves and learn how to make the most out of our time.
Mhm.
So, in a very positive light, despite everything.
Alessia makes a really good point. Maybe this is again another teacher thing, but I love how she mentioned like she got the chance to work on the things that she, like wasn't really working on before the pandemic. I think the pandemic allowed a lot of the people to slow down. I mean, not just physically, but also mentally, because we're always living in such a fast-paced thought where we're always trying to be ahead of things. And I love how the pandemic helps you plan but not really plan. So everything's
Yes.
uncertain, which drives me nuts, but is also a great thing for us to, like just bring us back to earth. I think it's the best way for me to put it. I've seen a lot of progress, not just from my dancers. I've seen a lot of dancers progress in different ways, mentally and physically. And this is all what our community is about. So it's so nice that you mentioned that, Alessia. Um,
Yeah.
for my next question, I'd love to ask what your favorite item is on our shop.
Oh my gosh, can I pick everything? I would. Well, what should I pick? I'd say right now I'm obsessed with the Catilio chart, which I'm gonna be
Oh,
getting in a couple of days. I really, really love the design and the colors, and I think it's very rare to find something like that right now in like dancewear because it's kind of as you put it, an old style,
mhm.
and I just love that.
I'm so happy you love it. I mean, it's a new item, so it's not really. I really love the mermaid color, though. It's like my obsession, the mermaid green one. So it's our leotards are like one of the new items. Like I'm not so I haven't delved into it as much. So it's nice that you mentioned the leotard because people mention my art and the shirts and the romantic tutu and the skirts, but it's rare to find people who say they like the leotard. But I really love it. I really hope a lot of people would go and check it out. Also, it's an item that you shouldn't miss for sure. It's one of the softest things I've ever felt. I also handpicked this. And again, we pick a lot of our items from refurbished places, so they discard fabrics. And this is also one of the best discarded fabrics I've ever found, I would like to say. So I'm really happy that you mentioned that you like this item on our shop. Why would you say you chose to apply for the brand? And maybe because we have some connection, but I would love to know also.
Well, I say that I chose to apply to the ambassador because I love your brand in so many ways. Not only your products, which are amazing and of great quality, but I love you and the people behind it. I love how you always try to make the best quality and the best community support ever. It's very, very nice. I love the idea behind the brand. Most of all, I love the people behind it. And I thought if I can only like share my passion for it and help you grow in some way, then I'd love to do that. And that's why just to be an ambassador.
Oh, thank you so much, Alessia. And maybe finally, just to finish this off so we can go to the next one, what can you say to our customers and maybe to the dancers who support you right now?
Yes. So for the customers, I say keep supporting this amazing brand because it's one of the best things that you can do for yourself and also for Dance Arena. And for everyone, I would like to say to keep following your passion and pursue your passion and give 100%, even more. And as I like to say, do it with passion or do it at all. And well, he also reminds me of one of your shirts. Do it with
Yeah,
passion. Okay.
one of my
So
favorite ones.
yes, it's very, very nice. So I would just like to share this message.
Thank you so much, Alessia. It was so nice, really, really nice to meet you and to hear from you. Again, everyone like who's tuned in, you can all go and head on to our her page also and to check out like what Alessia has been doing over the pandemic. I encourage my dancers to post a lot, not of course to show off, but to also inspire people and to keep on dancing, especially during the uncertain times of dance. So thank you so much, Alessia. It was so nice to
Thank you.
have you. All right. So anyway, hi guys. Anyway, I'm about to end also, and I actually have a final surprise. But before that, I actually have something to show you guys, which is my romantic tattoo. I actually recently got this comment where they said, I wish the romantic tattoo had a thinner waistband. And let me tell you guys something. You can actually make your romantic tattoos hide their waistband. Oh my gosh, is that a new thing? I made the romantic tattoo this way so that you can kind of invert the waistband in such a way where you don't see the romantic tattoo waistband. So I'm gonna show you guys one romantic tattoo in my new mom chest. This is one of my romantic tattoos, and I'm gonna show you guys how that's done because, well, I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel, so might as well tell you guys how it's done. You can actually, oh, this is one of my favorite romantic tattoo colors, by the way. You can actually wear it this way, guys. You see? And when you wear it the other way, do you see how the waistband looks like on the outside? So I just want to point that out. There is a reason why I made the waistband thick. It's also so you can fold the waistband inwards and wear it like this. Now, It's really, really important for me that dancewear is versatile and you can use it in any way you want. I'll probably make a video about how you can wear your romantic tutu suite. This is not my size, so I will not be able to wear it. But do you see the difference? Isn't it wonderful? And you'll get the support that you need. I think the trouble with the thin waistbands that I had is that thin waistbands don't offer as much support, and I did not like that. And the reason why I made the waistband a lot thicker is so you can fold it in and wear it this way. Isn't that great? So this is my tip of the day, I guess you can say. Thank you, Yanni, for admiring my new drawers. So I'll probably make more videos like this. I am actually going to post a hiring position soon, which you guys can also check out because we're really growing quick as a brand. We're reaching 8,000 followers soon, and I'm so excited because it it was really wait, we're reaching 8,000 followers soon, and I'm so excited. It was a long journey of growing this way, but after 5 years, or we just turned 5 this year, we're finally reaching 8K, and I hope 9,000 soon, and soon before the end of the year I hope it reaches 10,000. Your support means so much to me. For you guys who have not seen my studio page, I am being more active in promoting my dance technique and probably my dance how do you say this, my classes. It is a school here, of course. It is still a school here in the Philippines, but we do have open classes every Wednesday, and you are all welcome to join that wherever you are from. And I have some private classes which are full at the moment, but in case you guys are, you know, always open to try them out or to try my style out and get to know our studio and everything. I still think that you know, like dancing in studios it's different from dancing from the house, but definitely I don't know, just keep encouraging yourselves at home. I've seen a lot of progress. If you know some of my students, you can check them out. With that being said, I would love to end this. 2 of my ambassadors could not make this live series, so you can actually catch our ambassador page, which is now online on our dancebylina.com page. You may click on one of the home buttons, if I'm not mistaken, and drop down into the ambassadors page. It links directly to their profiles, so you can check those out and you can click directly to their profiles and get to know our dancers who support us so much. We are going to create a long-term ambassadorship program, but I was supposed to launch it last January, but I decided to delay this, so keep updated. The long-term ambassadorship program is going to be quite different from the ambassadorship program, and it's going to revolve around people who are really very proactive online and who can help us build our community of dancers, because I feel that this brand shouldn't be just about one person. Even if it is named Dance by Lina, it should be after all the dancers around the world. I mean, I want to inspire you to be your best versions, and that's always my goal as a teacher. As a teacher, we really have to be very selfless. You know, we give and we give. I don't really expect much in return, which is I just want you to dance. Like, I'm happy enough that you are all able to dance with my beautiful dancewear, and I'm happy enough to see you guys become great dancers, because I've seen too many frustrated adult dancers and I've seen too many frustrated individuals, and I have been a frustrated individual about myself. I don't want, or I don't intend for things to be perfect. I just intend for things to be better. So I hope that this live inspired you and our ambassadors inspired you. It was so nice to meet 3 of them. I know Alessia and Julian could not make it, but I am so glad that we were able to meet 3 of them. And don't forget to head on to our dancewear page. Don't forget that this video is going to be live up on our YouTube also in the next month. And wait for our new updates. For sure, there's so much in store for you. It's so nice to see you guys. If you guys have questions, we can probably have a Q&A day, which some of you dancers have been requesting about me. I feel like we can have a Q&A technique day, which might be really, really good for you dancers to get to know me as a teacher, because you all know me as the one making your dancewear, but I feel like I can offer 100% better technique advice than on dancer advice, because I only sew as a hobby, and to be honest, I've only started taking fashion courses recently, so those are things I need to work on. But for my teaching, I've been dancing for almost how many years? That would display my age. About 27 years already, and 7 years of that were in a company. And I hope that I can offer more in this way. Make sure to check out our YouTube channels as well as our studio page to get to know our dancewear and our studio page. And of course, don't forget to visit dancebylena.com to get to know our brand. We have a new blog post coming up tomorrow, which is great. It's super. You guys will love this. We gave a disposable camera to a special dancer, and we asked her to take photos during the pandemic. And my boyfriend developed them for me, which is now going to be up on our blog. So this is a really exciting one tomorrow. Don't forget to miss that. Thank you so much also, dancers, for tuning in. You can still catch this live. I'm going to leave it on our profile so you can check it out. And it was so nice to see you guys. Thank you and bye.